Because the other interesting development today politically was Rahul Gandhi's trip to his constituency Amethi, where he really went on the offensive again against the Narendra Modi government, again attacking the idea of a suit boot ki sarkar, but then went on to talk about how people should have a kurte pajame ki sarkar. Have a listen in.
सूट बूट की सरकार चल रही है, मगर यहाँ पे कोई सूट बूट पहना दिख नहीं रहा है। सूट बूट पहने हुए दिल्ली में दिखते हैं। तो हम चाहते हैं कि आपकी सरकार चले, शर्ट की सरकार, चप्पलों की सरकार, आप लोगों की कुर्ते पजामे की सरकार चले, और ये हम आपको करके दिखाएंगे। आज आर्मी के लोग भूख हड़ताल पे बैठे हुए हैं, कह रहे भैया हमें झूठ बोल दिया, 8,000 करोड़ रुपए की बात है, हमें नहीं मिला। एक तरफ कहते हैं, आर्मी वालों से कहते हैं भैया पैसा नहीं है, दूसरी तरफ बिहार में लाख करोड़ रुपए दे रहे हैं, 1.5 लाख करोड़ रुपए। इधर आर्मी भूख हड़ताल पे, इधर 15 लाख का कोई दिखाई नहीं दे रहा है, उधर एक नया वायदा कि भैया देखो 1.5 लाख करोड़ रुपए का मैं पैकेज दूंगा।
राहुल बाबा को हम बिना मांगी सलाह देते हैं कि बिना ताजगी के तड़के के तमाशा अच्छा नहीं लगता। अब उनका जो पिटी हुई, घिसी हुई, एक्सपायर संवाद शैली है, उसी को अगर वो दोहराते रहेंगे, अगर उसी को वो कहते रहेंगे, सूट बूट, लूट छूट, ये पता नहीं क्या क्या सरकार इन्होंने सीखी और इन्होंने बनाई है, तो इसलिए जो है वो इस तरह की चीजें पूरी तरह से एक्सपोज हो चुकी हैं, एक्सपायर हो चुकी हैं।
Well, Jaiveer Shergill of the Congress joins us here. The question we're asking is what Rahul Gandhi was talking about, and is this further proof that the Congress is veering more and more towards the left? Jaiveer, what exactly did Rahul Gandhi mean when he was talking about this?
Nidhi, I think after hearing his remark, the crux is this. There are 3-4 main points he has highlighted. First, is the government really in the service of a select few or the entire strata of the society, which involves the youth, the labor, the other corporates, I must emphasize, the laborers of this country or the farmers? Because the second, he has reminded the government and rather asked an inconvenient question that you made XYZ promises. Have you fulfilled even one? The answer is no. Number 3, by action, by words, since it's BJP, I will emphasize they only act by words, they have only, their policies are tailor made at the cost of the common people, whether it's Manrega dilution, whether it's the land bill, whether it's the real estate bill, whether it's the dilution of the whistleblower bill. So the message which has gone is that only a select few will hobnob with the Prime Minister on foreign travels, and the other people are still waiting for the Achhe Din. Now, I heard the comment of the spokesperson on your show right now, the bite you were playing. You can classify his remarks as stale, repetitive, but is that an answer to the questions asked therein? No. They might be stale according to you, but the real issues, this become a classic trend. BJP never answers in on substance. Attack is on Rahul Gandhi. Whether it's on land bill, attack is on XYZ. Today it was on Sushma Swaraj, you bring Anderson. When will you answer us on substance? Yes, we are repetitive, we might be stale, but these are the answers.
All right, before I get Samvit to respond,
questions which demand answer in any mature democracy.
I just want to quickly ask Neerja her political take on this. I mean, what does this indicate to you? That the Congress is just, you know, is it talking about politics that's more middle of the road, trying, you know, he seems to be veering more and more towards the left. So is that a very conscious political move? Will it work?
It looks like it that under Rahul, the Congress is trying to occupy its old traditional position, left of center, and reaching out to the poor, the marginalized, the farmers very consciously, Dalits, tribals, women, minorities. That used to be what the Congress stood for. And I think he is veering around to that very clearly, obviously a calculated decision. The second is in his words reflect a decision to up the ante even after the end of the parliament session. In fact, towards the end of the session, I had run into him in parliament, and he had said, this is only a warming up. There's more to come. So, and to keep the ante up with only 44 MPs, and there in parliament things were focused. Their fight was focused, they could disrupt the house, they could sit outside near the Gandhi statue. But when you fan out into the country, do they have the wherewithal to do it? So
that's the test.
And the counter offensive by the BJP, where they will go, one minister and MPs will visit all those 44 constituencies.
So I know Sambit is laughing and he's dying to come in, but I just want to ask KC Tyagi the next question, that Tyagi ji, will it work? The question is that certainly maybe Rahul Gandhi is very consciously trying a certain kind of politics. Lekin, you know, when he only talks about a suit boot ki sarkar all the time, or says, you know, this should be a chappal ki sarkar, kurte pajame ki sarkar. The point is, you know, people do aspire, people do have aspirations, people want cars, you know, they want to wear a suit, and, you know, is Rahul kind of disconnected from that reality that people, you know, aspire to be able to afford things, you know, and to be able to buy things? There's nothing wrong with that, Tyagi ji.
देखिए निधि जी, कार और सूट बूट जो है सोसाइटी के एक ही प्रिविलेज हिस्से के पास है जिनको नए आर्थिक सुधारों का फायदा हुआ है, चाहे वो मनमोहन सिंह के हों, चाहे वो नरसिंहा राव जी के हों या वो मोदी जी के हों। और अगर नया स्पेस पॉलिटिक्स में मैं बगैर मांगे सलाह दे रहा हूं, जो इंदिरा जी ने किया था जब कांग्रेस पे बिग बिजनेस के हाथों में या फ्यूडल फोर्सेस के हाथों में या कैपिटलिस्ट फोर्सेस के हाथों में है ऐसा लगता था, तब इंदिरा गांधी ने अपने को वामपंथी नेता के रूप में, प्रो पुअर नेता के रूप में प्रस्तुत किया था और कांग्रेस की एक लंबी इनिंग हुई। लेकिन नरसिंहा राव जी के सुधार, सरदार मनमोहन सिंह जी के सुधार, वो जनता के बड़े हिस्से को तकलीफ दे गए और जनता और पूंजीपतियों के बड़े हिस्से को और पूंजीपति बना गए, और उसी की वजह से बीजेपी आई और उस लड़ाई में हम बीजेपी के साथ थे। टू मच एग्रेसिव इंडस्ट्रियलाइजेशन, टू मच एग्रेसिव रिफॉर्म्स। अब मोदी सरकार भी बिल्कुल वही काम कर रही है जो नरसिंहा राव की सरकार ने किया रिफॉर्म को लेकर के, या जो मनमोहन सिंह जी की सरकार ने किया, उसी एजेंडे को ये एग्रेसिवली ला रहे हैं जिसमें रिच रिच होता है, पुअर पुअर होता है। और अगर मैं ईमानदारी से कहूं तो सोनिया गांधी के नेतृत्व में जो नेशनल एडवाइजरी कमेटी थी, थोड़ा बहुत अगर 10 सालों में भला गरीब आदमी का हुआ है तो सोनिया गांधी के नेतृत्व वाली नेशनल एडवाइजरी कमेटी में हुआ है, चाहे फूड का हुआ हो, चाहे मनरेगा का हुआ हो। 135 जिले जो नक्सल प्रभावित थे, मनरेगा लगने के बाद सिर्फ 80 रह गए। तो जो पुअर पॉलिटिक्स का एक स्पेस है इंडियन पॉलिटिक्स में, अगर उसको राहुल गांधी एड्रेस कर रहे हैं और एग्रेसिव जो रिफॉर्मिज्म है उससे अपने आप को डिटेक्ट कर रहे हैं,
ठीक है,
तो समाजवादियों के लिए, साम्यवादियों के लिए
ठीक है त्यागी जी, I will take that to Sambit.
एक स्थान बनता है।
Okay, Sambit Patra, you have been waiting to respond to this. In a sense, you know, when you look at what happened with the land bill, at the end of the day, the BJP has put that very land bill that it was trying to bring into cold storage after a huge backlash, particularly, you know, from farmers across the country. And was there a realization then that maybe the BJP's politics needs to move away from what it has been till now?
Nidhi, I have heard very patiently to everyone. Please allow me some time because I have to rebut to everyone. Number one, I mean, please take my rhetorics also because they are very important rhetorics. Rahul, I would say, is a middle-aged boy. I mean, why I say this is because of the kind of statement that he made today. Look, suit boot ki sarkar, I can understand. But when he said chappal ki sarkar, we need kurta pajama ki sarkar, I connect with a previously made speech of his where he said that politics exists in your shirt and trousers, where he said that 56-inch ka chest ko I will reduce it to 5.6 inches. So he should stop his tailoring and be into politics. That would be more significant. Secondly, and very importantly, what Nirja ji said, that Rahul Gandhi was trying to reach to the poor. With all due respect, I would say that Rahul Gandhi, looking at the number of years Congress has ruled over India, should have reached the poor by now. And we should not have been discussing as to how distressful it is for the poor of the India today. We are discussing as to how distressful the poor of India are today only because of the fact that the Congress did not reach out to the poor for all these years, and they only had a fad called as Garibi Hatao, which they kept on repeating. Family members after family members only repeated Garibi Hatao. Not a single person with Garibi was in fact given kind of solace. Lastly, I would say to Mr. KC Tyagi, it appears that the party of Mr. KC Tyagi, JDU, stands on the crossroads. They are only seeing as to which way they should go. And as far as Rahul Gandhi is concerned, whether the Congress goes left is not a matter of concern, but I seriously feel that Rahul Gandhi should move right, because if he does not move the right way, then his politics is going to end very soon. And as far as Mr. Keshi Tyagi is concerned, I would say, for all these years you felt that Manrega was very good, Sonia Gandhi was a dynamic leadership, but yet you clung to us. It only shows that you were confused, and still now the confusion prevails.
Well, Sambit, there we gave you all the space for all the rhetoric, and at least you brought a smile to Neerja's face. Yes, yeah.
Nidhi, can I respond very quickly?
Yeah, Jaiveer, go ahead, yeah.
You know, Nidhi, my dear friend Sambit, as expected, and I said before, you know, in his rhetoric or leaning on the crutches of the past or the mistakes of the UPA, has still not answered the questions raised by Shri Rahul Gandhi. I mean, it sounds very entertaining to give this kind of attack on Rahul Gandhi, which they do in every possible issue, but that does not address. Number two, look at the issue, Nidhi. The issue is everybody getting their fair share in the pie? The t-shirt and jeans student in FTI, is he getting? The uniformed man who's being brutally assaulted by the Delhi police or is on a hunger strike now, is he finding favor with the government? Or Mr. Rahul Gandhi also talk about the corporates who are not having favor with the government. So the larger issue is everybody getting their share of the pie in the government? The answer is no, or their attention. Now Sambit can parrot the word UPA did this, did that, or he can say Garibi should have been there, should not have been there. But the fact is, you have been voted to power, you have a duty to all. Are you fulfilling that duty? The clear answer is no. So answer on substance rather than indulging in this mudslinging, usual mudslinging. The voter is much more mature than that.
No,
10 seconds.
I do, Sambit, I come back to the original question I asked you, that is there a sense somewhere even within the BJP today that suit boot ki, that whole jibe has hurt somewhere, which is why even on the land bill there has been a backtracking. So has it hit a nerve somewhere? I'm asking that question.
I will answer your question, but before that, the answer to
They're getting
Mr.
a heartburn,
Jaiveer,
Nidhi,
just
heartburn.
a second. No, we have no heartburn. Rather, I'll send Digeen to the congressman. Don't worry about that. But as far as your premise, the main premise of debate, that BJP should answer the questions posed by Mr. Rahul Gandhi, my answer is, questions are answered not on left, right and center. Well, yes, they are answered here also by spokesperson, but question and answering take place on the floor of the parliament, where your leader did not allow the house to function because of his theatrics. And remember, one question that was answered by Sushma Swaraj ji and Arun Jaitley ji gave left, right and center to Rahul Gandhi on the floor of the parliament. Both the mother and the son duo could not face the cameras for at least one day. Remember this.
All right, Neerja wanted to come in on that particular point.
Just a quick thing.
Sambit,
You know,
Sambit, Mr. Modi is very vocal on foreign soils, but extremely silent on Indian soil. We ask questions. Mr. Modi is having adopting some kind of Maun Vrat over this period. So, which forum should we ask questions? In Parliament, you want to bulldoze the opposition. Outside, you don't have answer on substance. You want to take personal jibes. On left, right, and center, you say I'm not supposed to ask questions. So, should we go to some kind of banana republic or some kind of where you can answer? Or because Parliament cannot be a yes man. It is a democracy. We will ask questions. You will have to answer it. Get over the usual rhetoric and talk on substance.
No, why were you not asking the questions on the floor of the parliament when the floor was given to you, was offered to you?
Okay,
the very first day when
did the Prime Minister visit the Parliament?
Immediately got up and said, please
When
ask
did the
questions.
Parliament visit the Prime Minister?
Gentlemen, Neerja wants to come in, yeah.
The suit boot Sarkar imagery was a deadly one. If you talk to ordinary people, it just hit home, and I think it did more damage to Mr. Narendra Modi than anything else in the last 1 year. But the kurta pajama imagery, I think, may not be so evocative. But kurta pajama is synonymous with the political class, and the politician today has become a dirty word.
But my
So he
question
needs to
is
go
whether
in
as
spirit of what he's saying.
as a political strategy, is this a risk that the Congress is taking? I mean, can you afford to completely sort of sidestep, an aspiring middle class as well, and not look at the issues that concern them, and pitch yourself as a very, very left of left party?
I think that's something, when you're in opposition, that's a risk parties are willing to take, because the vast mass of people is that. And even in this recent survey, that caste-based survey, socio-economic, if it's true what it says, that 92% of rural Indian households spend less than 10,000 rupees a month. So that is the area that Rahul Gandhi, obviously, that's the net where he's trying to catch people.
Okay, so last words from everyone. Tyagi ji, to you first. Do you believe, therefore, that this can really work as a strategy for the Congress at the end of the day? You're not from the Congress, but you are, you don't agree with the BJP's politics. But do you think it's a risky strategy?
कांग्रेस पार्टी की 10 साल की जो रिफॉर्म पॉलिटिक्स है और जो बीजेपी की इस समय जो चल रही रिफॉर्म पॉलिटिक्स है, दोनों एंटी पुअर हैं, बिग बिजनेस हैं और इनवाइटिंग द एफडीआई इनटू द कंट्री, पीपीपी मॉडल, इस सब से अगर देश का भला हुआ होता तो 44 सीटों में कांग्रेस नहीं रहती। कांग्रेस को अगर सर्वाई करना है तो मिसिस गांधी की जो पॉलिटिक्स थी 69 की, उस पर वापिस आना पड़ेगा, वरना और भारतीय जनता पार्टी को भी इन इकोनॉमिक रिफॉर्म्स की पॉलिटिक्स को छोड़ना पड़ेगा, क्योंकि अटल बिहारी जी की सरकार के समय हम इनके साथ थे। वो सरकार भी प्रो पुअर नहीं थी, वो भी प्रो रिच लगने लगी थी, जिसको अडवाणी जी ने कहा था कि फील गुड हो रहा है, तो फील गुड जो है सोसाइटी का जो कॉर्पोरेट सेक्टर था उसी को हो रहा है। मेरा मानना है कि इस प्रो पुअर पॉलिटिक्स का बहुत स्कोप है और अब ये पॉलिटिक्स भी नहीं चलने वाली कि बात तो करो, वोट तो लो आप गरीब की और काम करो आप कॉर्पोरेट के, तो वोट हमारी, राज तुम्हारा नहीं चलेगा।
Sambit, last word.
What rightly Nirja pointed out, that 92% of the people earn less than 10,000 rupees. But remember that 92% of time frame that India was in fact ruled by was by Congress. So today Rahul trying to reach to these 92% of people. In fact, the people should be reminded of the fact that was disserviced by this very party. And lastly, I would say on this kurta, pajama, suit, boot, ityadi, I would chappal, juta, I would say that for a government, the wardrobe should be complete. It should be suit, boot, kurta, pajama, dhoti, lungi, everything. Because the government is a guardian to everyone.
All right. Well, I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you very much to all of you for joining us on the program this evening.
I'll have to comment.
No, I have to leave it at that, Javid. I'm taking a break. We're going to come back with the day's other big stories in just a moment. We'll see you then.